Welcome back to the class. Shah Stories.
Title: Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. Monsters in My Dreams. In a quiet town nestled under twinkling stars, a little boy named Ollie snuggled into bed. His room was filled with soft toys, a glowing night lamp, and the sound of crickets outside. But Ollie didn't like the dark. Every night, just as he closed his eyes, Ollie thought he heard tiny whispers or saw little shadows. Ollie's cozy bedroom, moonlight spilling in through the window, shadows dancing gently on the wall. Ollie whispering to himself, "What if there's a monster under my bed or in my closet?" His bunny plushie, Mr. Nibbles, sat quietly beside him. Ollie hugged him tight. That night, Ollie drifted into sleep with a small worry in his heart. And just like that, Ollie entered a dreamscape filled with glowing stars, floating islands, and tall trees with lanterns hanging from their branches. Ollie opened his eyes and found himself standing in pajamas and slippers, in the middle of a glowing dream jungle. Ollie confused. Where am I? Suddenly, behind a large mushroom, a creature popped out round, fluffy and bright blue with 3 eyes and a big goofy grin. Monster giggling. "Boo, did I scare you?" Ollie jumped. Wait, you're not scary," Monster grinning. "Name's Bloop. You're in your dreamland. We've been waiting for you." A magical dream carnival with soft lights and cheerful music. Bloop led Ollie through Dreamland. Everywhere Ollie looked, there were more monsters, but they weren't scary. One had rainbow wings and painted clouds in the sky. Another baked floating cookies that sang lullabies. There was even a tall green monster who loved to knit glowing blankets. Ollie, laughing. "You're not monsters, you're dream keepers." Bloop. "That's right. We look a little funny, but we protect your dreams. We keep nightmares away." A foggy corner of the dream forest, quiet and still. Suddenly, the sky darkened. A tall shadow crept toward them. Ollie stepped behind Bloop. "Is that a nightmare?" Bloop softly. "Yes, but you're not alone." Ollie took a deep breath, stepped forward, and held out his hand. "Ollie, you don't have to scare me. I'm not afraid anymore." The shadow paused, then shrank and shimmered, turning into a small black cat with stars in its eyes. It purred and curled up at Ollie's feet. Bloop. Sometimes the scariest things just want a little kindness. Ollie's bedroom again, morning light peeking through the curtains. Ollie woke up, the sunlight warm on his face. He smiled and looked under his bed. Ollie smiling. "No monsters here, because they're in Dreamland, keeping me safe." He gave Mr. Nibbles a squeeze and whispered, "Thank you, Bloop." From then on, Ollie wasn't afraid of the dark, because he knew the truth: the dark wasn't empty. It was just full of dreams waiting to be discovered. Moral: sometimes what we fear is just something we haven't understood yet, and with a little courage and kindness, even the darkest